Swimming to me as a person has given me so many opportunities in life. You know, it's something that not too many kids, they dream of, but they don't always get to achieve it. I've been so fortunate enough to be able to excel at something that I love so much. Swimming for me is sort of like my meditation. You know, there's no cell phone, there's no sound, you know, you're free, there's no gravity. You're in your own mind, you're in your own thoughts. When I was about 10, 11 years old, I was diagnosed with ADHD. One day I came home and my mom was just throwing the pills away. She kind of had enough and she said that there must be an alternative treatment. So we picked up sport. Swimming was just the one that I really felt at ease in the water and naturally comfortable with, and that I could express this energy, this hyperactivity that I had into something productive. When I was 16 years old, I attended my first senior national competition. I was mucking around after the competition on the diving boards and I fell off the back of them and I broke my ankles. Off to the doctors and they said that I would never swim breaststroke again. But that was a real pivotal point, I think, in my career because I really realized how much I loved swimming. Mentally getting back on the horse after the operation, you know, every day that I could wake up and be at another session, it was a step towards my goal to be the best in the world, to be better than what I was yesterday.
Cameron doesn't like to lose. He doesn't like to lose and he likes to come out number one. He'll always do his best and he somehow comes out first. Cameron comes from a very, very humble family. His mom was always his pillar of strength and an extremely strong woman who kept him grounded.
From the get-go when I was young, you know, the sacrifices that she even put in, getting up, you know, taking me to swimming at early hours in the morning, even to changing the whole family's dietary requirements based around me. She's still, you know, my biggest fan, I think, and my biggest critic. If I could have her on the podium with me at the Olympics, it would mean, you know, the world to me because it's just as much her medal and she's sacrificed just as much as what I have.
I didn't ever have a doubt that Cameron wouldn't win a gold medal one day at Olympics. You're in this, you're working, and you can see the dedication. You've got to be hopeful and positive about it.
Just after I finished school, I was offered a lot of scholarships. I kind of was able to attract sponsors like Investec who backed me at such a young age and gave me the funding that I was able to train locally and still have the opportunities as the best do in the world. I was very fortunate enough to have Ray Kneething as one of my great mentors. In 2006, it was my first international competition where I did come last. They were fresh off the 2004 Olympic gold medal.
He started to make his way up the ranks in the breaststroke events. When we won the gold medal in Athens, I knew that it was a gold medal and I knew it was a big thing, but I never really understood it until I saw Cameron do it. It was one of the most gratifying moments of my life, and it really made my achievement also sink in.
The pressure at the Olympic Games is so immense. You go through moments in the day where you have these panic attacks and it feels like a truck just landed on your chest. One of my greatest friends passed away doing a high altitude training camp in Arizona. It was only right to dedicate the Olympic gold to him, and I remember, you know, winning the gold and everyone said, you know, you had this crazy celebration, you didn't go wild and go crazy and you just lay back on the lane and like you were pointing to the sky, and that was that moment when you know, I thought of him and dedicated the race.
He points to the sky. I'm sure he's thinking of Alexander Dalowan.
Winning the Olympic gold medal, I still remember it was sort of disbelief. The real moment that it really hit me was arriving back to 10,000 people at the airport to welcome you back. And it was that moment that sunk in to say, wow, you know, that what you'd achieved actually has meant something to the whole of South Africa.
Please welcome them back. Let's go.
He really managed his career very, very well. He was always learning. I'm not surprised that he's his own coach, and I'm not surprised that he's going to be very successful as a businessman.
Nothing is impossible for Cameron. He's turning 13 May next year and he's doing better now than he did 9 years ago.
I'd like to set another world record by winning 3 medals in 3 consecutive Olympic Games, which no breaststroke has ever done. Hopefully it's going to be gold. I'm going to be working as hard as I can to try and achieve that and hopefully do South Africa proud again.